Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
Moving up the river, he's going to get into this lane. Shanji can set up the stun, denies the initial engage here. Flash from Xiaoshu, looking for the Seer, the stun, into stun, comes on through. The burn is there, but it's not quite enough damage off the Xiaoshu. Lian looks to finish the job with the red buff, and there's first blood. Xiaohao now gets the burn onto himself, but there's only 300 health between the two NIP players. But Shanji jumps in against the heal. Lian flashes the flail, and it's 2 for NIP.
For Lian to get him a little bit further ahead, since they couldn't get control down the bot lane of the map. And I feel like NIP have been weighing their situations very, very well from the very early game. They understand how to play that early game to sort of like equalize bad situations again.
This game compared to game number 2 is what's happening in the mid lane, right? Game number 2, we saw, the stun lands, that's the passive. Vikla's going to have to jump back into the mix here. Rookie has an opportunity to get damage down, and in the meantime, Xiaohao caught ulted against the wall here. He's low. Can he escape? No, Rookie grabs the killer's Dway, has just jumped in as well. He's not tanky at this point, but flashes to safety nonetheless. Now assuming a 1v1 with Photic, who wants to be the difference maker. Photic caught in the bottom side of the map, but it's 2! Oh, he goes wide on the Mystic shot, and it's a 1-for-1.
The AD carries catching some action towards summer and now shifting more towards a jungle support mid-centric meta for NIP. Suits them so well. Lian might find yet another one down bot lane.
Okay, this time Vikla dodges the stun, just going to take a bit of a hit. And now the answer from RH. Wei and Xiaohao trying to start a fight. This duel blocking for his team. Solar Flare dodged by Lian. That'll be NIP disengaging the play. Assume trying to move over as engages come on through. Duo tanky, but the True Shot Mirage flies on in. Dway the one to go down as Shanji sets up for a second as well. 2 straight off the bat, and NIP not slowing down anytime soon.
It's so difficult to make RA's composition stick. You've got double melee with Sejuani and Leona. Once they commit, they commit. They're into the fight over in that group. However, coming here, we're like, hey, RA looked pretty strong in Group Nirvana. They could have very easily taken that first place had they beaten OMG in the last series of that Rumble stage. Dway now got a little bit too far forward.
Magnet Storm, but in goes Vikla to try and protect his team, but he just gets obliterated. Pyroclasm bouncing. Dway will burn down. Assume trying to carry, but there's nothing to be carried here. They're just too damn heavy.
4,000 gold in the lead, 14 minutes in for NIP. Again, they're pulling RA across the reef. Now they have to run mid lane. They're taking this tower down. 6 Void Grubs, plus Tristana, plus double AD carry, plus the Rift Herald. The tower is long gone. Shash is looking for an angle, but they're carrying through different lanes as well. Lian right here is half of that gold lead. 2,500 gold is in his inventory. 304, 2 levels up to then get Lian even more kills. NIP have been controlling the map beautifully and moving around it. Every single neutral objective but one has gone their way.
This is... We saw
That's a
posturing
4v4
for a fight, even though there's nothing on the top side of the map. Duo goes for a 2-man engage. Rookie jumped on as well, but Xiaoshu finds nothing with his ult. Lian actually flashes into enemy territory to survive. Photic goes down. It's traded for Dway as Lian chased by Vikla and will be finished off. It's a big turnaround, and Vikla has a moment to shine as Shanji tries to buy space and cuts him down instead. Assume knocked up, but it's the Croc on top. Shanji finds his moment once more. These skirmishes have been phenomenal. A triple on the Croc, and he wants a lightning rat on top. Xiaoshu getting underneath this tower, but Shanji, I don't think he's done just yet. The stun coming in, and a TP comes through from Rookie as well. Shanji sets up for a bonus. Xiaoshu will find one, but that's a tower as well.
That was almost a genius flank from Xiaohao. He sneaks himself in. He absolutely tries to get away. Vikla pins him down. It's like, great. That's a winning fight for RA, and especially when the double knockup comes through from Vikla, you're like, great. That's a win. everyone forgot about Shanji of RA. Well, including this lightning rat with Rookie's TP.
No. Speaking of which,
What is
Xiaoxu
happening?
underneath out. Lien!
What is happening?
Why is Lien there? I mean, I guess we're going to trade 1-for-1 here as Vikla looks more onto Chuo. Does find the knock. Oh, the Mystic Shot won't finish the job. Xiaohao finishes the job, but it's 2-for-2 now as NIP start to siege on the bottom side. This became messy real quick as Rookie chases Assume away, but that'll be a tier 2 in the bottom side. I don't even know how that started. Massive gold lead. Let's take another look at what happened here. So Xiaoxu found himself a flank.
Oh, Faulty walks into the brass as well. They do put a lot of damage down. So until Faulty goes down, he manages to put down the pain onto Xiaoxu. And Xiaoxu survives forever right there. Zwo and Lian have to wrap around, which means that they're in immediate danger as well. They'll end up falling pretty soon, but without taking Xiaohao with them. And honestly, that's a pretty favorable trade for the side of RA. They have been starving so far, so being able to trade to...
We're only 20 minutes into this game. This feels a bit later with how action-packed this mid-game has been. And how 5v5 focused it has been as well. Bomb goes in from Rookie as the Solar Flare lands onto Lien, but Dway once again has to be the one to face check. And unfortunately, it turns into a face plant instead.
And it's a Baron angle right here for NIP, 4 versus 5. There's no flash onto Ken, and there's no flash onto Xiaohao. How are you ever going to get anywhere near that pit? They're gonna pull their TP, but this is probably their last chance for a fight.
Xiaohao's gonna try and move in. Baron will be taken here. Shanji jumps into the mix as well to try and buy space for his team, and he'll walk away with his life. NIP considering a fight here, but Vikla dives onto the backline. He finds Lien. It's Zwo down as well as Rookie flashes onto Vikla. The bomb's not enough to finish the kill though. Now over the wall as Dway trying to chase Xiaohao, flashing onto Rookie, sets up with a stun, and Vikla and Assume there to finish the job. Finally something for RA.
NIP take the dragon, overstep, RA capital that he's created, falls off 6-1 and 3,000 gold up, 3 items already completed. However, the only other member with a pretty significant gold lead from the time of NIP, they're looking at Sanji.
Shanji's caught, has to flash here. No Dominus, remember. Solar Flare doesn't quite land, but Assume's just doing this all by himself. He doesn't need a supporting cast. Finds the kill all alone. It's in trade for the Drake, still sole point for NIP, but again, Assume getting gold, and look at that.
The pressure to push with their Baron buff.
Players moving up towards the top side now. RA, I think, aware that NIP were trying to pressure here, but with Rookie in tow, 6 grubs, that tower is not long for the world. Nice bit of play out from NIP, trading a tier 1 on the bottom side for a tier 2 on the top side. Definitely favors NIP, especially when they've got complete and utter vision dominance in the top side of the map. Zwo just going to play bodyguard, going to try and keep people out for the time being, while Baron has already started by the rest of NIP. Xiaohao trying to move in, but everybody just turns towards the RA jungler. Keep your eyes on Vikla. He has to carry his Assume. Dives on forwards, voting. Survives as Shanji by space as well, but Vikla finds one. The rest of the fight's already lost though. Vikla gets a knock upon Rookie, but he's 1v4 against the world. And the world comes out on top. Another triple for Shanji. Wave cut in the mid lane, but TP's to the top side for NIP.
The world was on top of Sanji, and Sanji's 4,500 gold up on the entire world. His Renekton was absolutely massive this game, and NIP, so many questions. Let's see if they can do it. There is flash onto Xiaoxu. He might look for a big ult here.
Desperation played from RA. They start the Baron themselves as Xiaoxu looks for a flank, but Shanji just denies him. Slice of Maelstrom already used just onto one target. Xiaoxu has to flash away. Rookie survives as Zwo looks to engage. Pyroclasm does big damage, and there's the flash from Shanji to finish off Xiaoxu. 2 for the croc again, and Xiaohao sent away. Vikla tries to carry again, but there's nothing to be done. The game is decided. The series is decided. Assume wants something, but we can assume a victory now for NIP. 3-0 domination today from NIP, proving they deserve to be in playoffs.
LPL Renekton Shanji making it come back to life, and a clean 3-0 from NIP.
An absolute massacre today from NIP. RA.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say.
Okay.
See you on the next one.